Hey there, good afternoon. Bob Trade Genius, the afternoon of the 11th of October. And so I'm going to start off with the chart of ES. And, overnight we sold down and we stopped on the 61.8 retracement of the basically the April low. And then we proceeded to go ahead and we hit the 50% retracement of said low. And so what we did then was we bounced, came back, and then we came back up above this fib line again, and we came back into the overnight low. And you know, the rumors on the street is also that dark pools and HFTs were buying. And I think we're going to probably get a bounce tomorrow. Watch overnight tonight. If they start lifting this thing up into Asia, then you probably can see a rip-roaring rally on your hands tomorrow. And I think what's kicking it off right now, let me flip over to here, is that this is UVXY, and look at this move here. You know, from this low here at 35, it got all the way up to 60. Well, I'll just do it this way. It got up to 62.88, and then this is after hours. Okay, so I think it's already begun, and I'm waiting just for my green spike here. This is one thing I traded almost exclusively for a number of years, is the XAV UVXY, and because it was such easy money. And one of the indicators was always, how do you keep from getting a false signal? And so this is the signal that once this hits, you have better than a 90% chance, if you have options out at least 2-3 weeks up to a month, and you're 10% below the strike of the price you're getting at, is that you're going to make money on the trade. And so you can see here, excuse me, hit here, it hit here, it hit here, and I wouldn't be surprised tomorrow that I get my spike and down here that to inform me. But I already front ran it, and so you got to realize, if VIX just goes down 10%, this is down $12 more. So you're at $42 in an instance, and that's why it's always hard to be long volatility, and that it's usually a fool's game unless you're hedging something, or you could trade 24 hours a day. But keep an eye on this. If we break below 50, and as we open tomorrow, or we get this spike up down, is then I think we're going to get a bit of a relief rally. But I think it's short term. I think the market has some damage here, and so I think we're going to start the long goodbye here with the markets over probably the next 12 to 14 months. But the good news is, I talked about this yesterday and the day before, because we just kept getting hit up more and more with the excuse me, here, let me go over to here, is the miners just absolutely went ballistic today. Is AG up 8.75%, 9% for DRD, EGO up, EXK up, even the the industrial metal FCX went up. This one went down because actually they came a report out on production. I don't think it was very favorable. GDX and GDXJ just crushed it, and we have GDXJ, so we'll be moving our stop up on that, and we have PAAS moving our stop up on that, and so I know we have Hecla. And so, there's a lot of opportunities, and one of the things that we've done, because I can't follow everything all the time, or if I overwhelm people with just signal after signal, is that we created an algorithm called Silver Express, and following the top 10 miners out there and ETFs, and then the algorithm will automatically produce the signal. And these are signals that are looking for overreactions to the downside on a move, and it's ripe for a reversion. And so, in that grouping is going to be First Majestics in there, GDX, GDXJ, Goro's in there, SIL, SILJ, SLV is in there, and so all the big names, and I'll add more later, but we started with 10, and we're going to go ahead and keep an eye. ABX is in there, and we're just going to be following these trades. All of them just killed it. We actually got in, and these signals hit 2-3 days ago. So somebody was putting buying pressure in, or somebody was trying to force people out of the trade. So anyway, so it's good, and those who buy any of the annual packages on the ETF stock side, we're selling this express service separately, but we're combining it for people who buy it 4 to 15. So if you're interested in it, I mean, today alone, if you took any of the trades, you would already paid for a year's worth of our service, and so take advantage of it. On the crypto side, we have the same thing on the Crypto Express, and today that thing was rocking and rolling. So ZRX went up 47% from a signal that we had 2-3 weeks ago. And today we started getting signals on Komodo and some of the other ones. I'm sure Phil will, Iconics, Phil will be talking about that when he does his crypto updates, I'm sure. But just to let you know, we have a signal for if you're a crypto client, we have the Crypto Express, and if you're a stock ETF client, we have the Silver Express. We think this is where the money is going to be made over the next 6 to 12 months, and we think that we're seeing a rotation in the market. We're also going to be following uranium, and because we think there's a resupply cycle coming into play there, and it sold off today, which is great, so we can get in position for the next move higher. But anyway, thanks for listening. It should get fun. I wouldn't be surprised tomorrow we see a rip snorting rally, and then we'll see what next week brings. Thanks for listening. I'll catch you later. Bye bye.